Hey guys, if you have $50 and 50 minutes, you can install these motion sensor LED cabinet lights. Everything I use in this video is in the description with links to Amazon, so you can purchase that as needed. One of the things that I do differently in this video versus other ones is I take the existing LED light strip and I extend the rest of it inside the cabinet so you get a clear view of whatever's inside. And I've also broken this video down into 4 chapters, so if there's something you don't really need to watch, you can go ahead and click fast forward to go to the next part. So here I measure from the existing outlet to the counter, and then underneath I measure from the counter to where the new outlet's going to go, and then I give an additional 15 inches so you have a little extra wire to play with. Now I have to pop that little plastic piece off of the bottom left corner. I do that with a screwdriver. I wanted to give you a quick example on how to trace this outlet box to your drywall and how it actually functions before getting started. And then I repeat the exact same process down below. So I went a little too far to the right with my first box, so I had to cross that out because there's a stud in the way. I went ahead and moved it a little bit to the left. Now I go ahead and fish the electric wire from my existing outlet to my new one. And here I'm just poking a hole into the new outlet so I can bring the wire in there as well. There are 2 different types of light strips that you can purchase for this project. They both cost about the same price and the links to them are in the description. Since my project has the outlet in the middle of the countertop, I'm going to go with the 2 smaller LED strips. So one of the things that I really like to do before getting started is I make sure all the plugs connect and I make sure that the lights work just fine. It takes about 2 seconds and it can save you quite a bit of headaches. Next, I drill all the holes through the cabinets. Some of you might only have to do through the bottom part, but since I have a gap in the middle, I have to do quite a few extra drillings. So these light strips do come with their own sticky tape and it works really well, but since my cabinets, as you can see, they're pretty old and dated, I also follow up with a glue gun on some questionable areas. Please excuse my camera work on some of these situations. They are smaller cabinets and I am 6'3", and to fit myself, a glue gun, and a camera with a tripod and a light in here, it's quite a situation, as you can imagine. I think some of you can kind of understand what I'm doing here, where I'm taking the cabinet and I'm putting the light strips inside and outside. So I'm using the entire light strip to do the work. A lot of people just use a portion of light strip and cut the rest, but it's really nice, you will see, to have these light strips inside the cabinet and out of sight, but you can see clearly what is going on inside your cabinet with this nice bright light. And again, you will not see any of these light strips inside the cabinet because you're positioning them so you're not going to see them from the outside when you're looking in. And here's the final result. So you can see from the outside looking in, it is quite a beautiful sight. And look how bright the inside of these cabinets are now. There are 2 basic methods that you can use to motion sensor these light strips. The first one is the Amazon Basic plug. It also has a night light and a motion sensor built in. And the other one is the Amazon Echo Dot Generation 5 or above. It has to be Generation 5 or above, and they too have motion sensors built in. And you only need one or the other. I just happen to have both, and I'm showing them both here for an example. So the light strips you just installed, they're connected to the Kasa app, and it should say that on the box. So just get that Kasa app, put the lights on there, and then the Amazon Basic plug or the Generation 5 or above dot is connected to your Alexa. And then you're going to sync the two like I do in this video here.